Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gold Room.
And this is a $15 dirt, guys.
And we each have one. Are we ready? Shall we see this in the pan?
I think we shall. Oh, I do want to show real quick. Oh, he does number all of these. So you can see it says MK183 and Heidi has
MK181.
Awesome.
Super awesome, guys. Today we're going to be panning out some Klesh mini bags. Got one for Heidi, one for me, and I pan out mine, she pans out hers. Lots to see here today, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Just got to get it all set up first. On the world's smallest panning station.
Klesh guitars pick.
I sure do love those Klesh guitar picks. He's got some really cool ones available up on his website, kleshgold.com or kleshkrums.com. Let's get it wet, guys. Amazing just how much help it is to classify the material wet. Remember, it's about separating the gold from the dirt.
I guess I could be a cop and just pan it out like this. It'd probably take me 2 seconds. That's a dick move though, huh?
Doesn't really stop me from pretty much doing it though, does it?
Look at all that AU, guys. Yeah, isn't that nice? Oh, maybe I do it so they can see it. That would be fun.
And then I put my head firmly in the way so you don't get to see me rinse it into the kitchen strainer classifier. But no worries, plenty of good shots of that to come.
Neurotic check of the pen.
I like to kind of sing or hum while I work, and if you listen here, I think I had Tig Daddy's song in my head. Classifying the material wet does so much for you. First of all, you're already getting the dirt wet, which is starting that soaking process. It helps break up any clay balls or mud balls to release any gold from inside of those, whereas dry classifying might not break it up at all. It also starts the rinsing process, cleaning it, making it easier to pan. But perhaps most important to me, it gets any small flour gold that may be stuck to larger rocks off and actually in the minus kitchen strainer material. Classifying dry, that's just gonna stick to the rocks.
Camera, I really need to catalog this, but it's happening, so you guys might get to watch it. Isn't that exciting? See me squirt that off, huh?
Boy, I sure love that squirty bottle. I did manage to resist the temptation to squirt Heidi this time. Alright guys, that's enough classifying. Let's get to panning.
Yeah, it is a wild difference from the Thai dirt, isn't it?
The gold is so much flatter. It's been through so much more of a journey.
It's been a long time since I've seen any gold in the big material.
What'd you find?
There was a little piece in there you could see right away.
Nice.
Didn't expect to find any, so that was super exciting to see that in my pan.
In my last video, Gunnar was kind enough to mention that maybe a little bit more water would help, and boy was he right, because that sure panned out quick. And you saw all that water, that nugget stayed right there. Even got a beautiful gemstone right there, piece of amethyst. Some of these rocks look pretty neat too. Oh, look at that one. It's unfortunately the same color. Real nice piece of quartz right there.
Not sure that's quartz because it's not hexagonal. Thinking that's going to be topaz or something else.
It's real neat looking rocks, Klesh. That's what I'm talking about. And there's our AU. Yeah.
If you guys know what any of that stuff is, let us know in the comments below.
I'm going to take a page from Heidi's book.
Do you want to put it in?
Look at that. Wow, what a beautiful piece. Wow, what a beautiful piece. I'm going to set this down in here with what Heidi's
Careful,
already...
'cause- yeah.
I'm going to set this down in here with what Heidi's already got. That was a nice little plink.
It sure was. Nice. Nice.
I'm going to get those gems out too. Is that okay?
I have a pan for that too.
Mine were a little damp.
That's okay.
And go.
If you can't pick it out, you can always pan it out, so it's never lost.
That's right, guys. Plenty of options. Well, let's pan out this little stuff, guys. All right, and I think we'll probably show all the pan in here, guys. Lengthy though it may be. Not getting a lot of dry floating material. But we still want to give it a really good stratification. You want to give that gold a chance to work its way down. Watching my last video, I gave it one of these, and then washed it right away. And that's why that gold was up on that edge. Panning from the shoulder as much as possible. That gives you that nice level bottom. All right, and then just a one. All right, we're good. 1, 2, 3. Most of the dirt's gone. Look at that. Now we'll push it back. Work that gold down into that crack. These SE pans have that inset bottom that Dylan hates. And I certainly understand why, working with some material. It adds an element, I will say that. But working with that inset bottom to trap that gold down there, I think can be a huge asset to a beginning panner. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too.
Like, I'm being a little more careful than I need to be. I'm gonna work this dirt around. Ooh, little preview there. The riffles are great for hanging on to material. The more heavies you have, the more worried you are about gold working down. If it's all lights and gold, the gold's wham way down in the bottom. There's nothing under it, and so you don't really need to worry about losses quite the same way. So we'll just tickle from the end, make sure we're not blowing any little bits out, because Conan likes to get it all.
And that's the real trick, guys. At home, doing a bag of pay dirt for fun, you keep the dirt. If there's some gold in it, you'll find it again later. Doing a pay dirt review, someone is trusting us to show their product. The last thing I want to do is fail to show the gold that they sent.
It doesn't look like there's really any flour gold in here, at least not yet. One little piece. All right.
So you think you found gold. I kind of flipped the water around, and as it moved, it went from gold to silver to dull, and that's a pretty good sign it was just pyrite.
Back over here where I can rinse the dirt out real easy. 3 minutes in.
We stopped adding the timer into the shot. Not sure,
nice
maybe we
clean
should
water
bring
in the
that
bottle.
back. But of course, when you're recording, there's one on the phone.
Try to wash that flour gold back under there. Instapan. And there it is, guys. Now it's up to you from here. There are a lot of quicker ways to get this out. I personally enjoy washing black sand away from gold. You can certainly walk the gold right out of the black sand like that. Walk the gold here, walk the gold there. Experiment yourself with a pan. At home, once you're down to this point, there's nothing that can go wrong for you, right? So this is the time to kind of play with it and not get nervous and not feel like you're at a critical point in your pan. You know, and that's what's going to help you develop that skill. Because if you lose something down here, you're going to be able to go back through it. Holy shnikes, sweetie.
Yeah, it's big gold.
Yeah, you want to come see?
Hold on.
Plus there was that big old picker. I think we might have gotten a bonus bag. Put a drop of surfactant. You see that big piece of gold float?
Oh shit. Nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Very nice.
You think it's a bonus bag?
I don't know. I do not know what's supposed to be in it.
A bonus bag's 500%, and it was 15 with a guaranteed ROI 50 to 60%. So that sounds like he's anticipating about 1/10 of a gram, 0.12, 0.13.
Okay.
And 500% of $15 would be 5 times $15 or $75, which would be about 1 gram of gold. Now, as I'm looking here, I don't know, I'm so bad at this game. You guys know that. Doesn't that look like 1 gram of gold to you with that big picker I found?
I'm a bit off.
I guarantee you it's a lot more than 0.12.
If you've seen the review video, you already know how far off I am. And if you haven't and have any visual ability, you also know I'm pretty far off.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish getting this cleaned up and throwing it around in my pan on my own. And I'll bring you back, show you when it's all cleaned up, and show you what Heidi's got so far. It was about 6 minutes in. Okay, I did want to bring you back. It's only been about a minute. That little piece of gold had washed down into my tailings. So if you guys saw me wash it down, I'm recovering it now.
And that's why I really love this method for panning out pay dirt. It's definitely overkill prospecting, but man, never miss a piece.
When the water splashes down, the black sand moves further than the gold.
And this is one of my favorite parts. I'll never understand why people remove the magnetic material from pay dirt. Most of the fun is the time it takes to remove that heavy magnetic material from the gold. I get removing it if you're just processing it for income or for work, but when you're doing a bag of pay dirt that you bought not to make money, but to enjoy in your pan at home, why would you want it to go any faster?
The black sands just flows away. I don't know if you guys can see those last few tiny specks. Look at that piece of gold ride. So you can see even a very large piece of gold is more than capable of playing come sail away. I know. See the piece of gold right there on the end? I think that's pyrite. It's moving. Well, see, I don't know. See, when all the black sand goes out and it's left, it's probably not pyrite. You guys see it? You guys see it right there? Put her back. There she is.
And that's all there is to it. So easy to recover anything you lost through this method. And you saw how small that piece was, still able to just pick it up.
With that black sand, man, it does not want to leave. But it does not look like we lost any. Alright, guys. See, I think I like it better with the flash, man. Alright, guys, there it is. Wow, Klesh sure can send some beautiful gold. Let's get it out of here. Let's add in that picker I found. Oh yeah! Well guys, I've never done it before, but I'm going to let this dry in the pan. It doesn't take that long. You can certainly use a heat gun or hair dryer, especially when it's this big. But if you just let your pan sit, you'll be surprised how soon it's dry. Well, I think Heidi was just about done.
Yeah, yep. Yes, I am done. We can pan. See what else, what I was not able to pick up.
Yeah, but let's just look at what you were able to pick up. I mean, wow, sweetie. That's a nice little heap.
It is a nice little heap. Oh, I'm pretty pleased with it.
Heidi's always got one more to get. Okay, you want to show them what you got, sweetie?
Yeah.
Let me try it without a flash. There we go. Perfect.
Look at all my purdies. I know there's some more. We're gonna pan it out.
Heidi said she could have picked through that for longer, and for 15 bucks, I mean, she'd already been picking through for 45 minutes. So how long do you think you could pick through that? Probably an hour and a half?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So, totally worth it. A lot of fun to pick through it. Yeah.
Yeah, some nice pieces. Not too big, not too small.
Nope. But all tweezerable.
Let's get it wet.
Strap in and strap on, guys, because here we go again.
Now we don't want to classify because that would put the smalls down into the green pan, right? So if you want to pick that up, was that in the shot for all of that then, I can assume?
Probably.
And then it could go like in there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I did that.
It's
That's okay.
amazing how much filming an activity changes it.
Not even
You know,
that
whenever you're classifying at home, not filming, it's automatic. You put a pan down, you put the classifier in it, away you go. It's not even something you think about. But when you're filming, it's surprising how challenging it is.
Now I have a nice frame balanced shot, and it's already recording. This is where I tend to shut it off. I'm like, oh, it looks great. Let's turn that on.
Right.
But it
it's
is
already on. I got.
Oh, sorry. Let me just whack you. That's a bummer, so that's going to be a long one.
Of nothing for you to sift through.
In this video, I encountered a whole new challenge recording video, which is the storage limits of the camera. It started automatically shutting off. It was only recording 1-minute clips, then 20-second clips. Wow, guys.
I like to use the whole bottle, mostly spraying from the top. Makes me feel like I got her nice and clean.
Nothing like a nice, clean pan. Super excited for Heidi to pan this out too, guys. She does the whole thing. It looks great.
Definitely keeping this gold nice and moist.
Love to splash that water around and love to take all day classifying 3 ounces. Let's pan this out, guys.
I need somewhere to put this, my love, my love.
Heidi's giving the big stuff a quick pan. Is that a piece of gold? Nope.
Nope, I don't see anything. Yes, my love?
Want to give us a no gold?
No gold! I found it.
I can always rely on Heidi to get all the gold.
Let's pan this little stuff out, huh?
Yes.
That's Heidi panning it out for us here.
I really love seeing my sweetie panning out some dirt.
Getting a good stratification going there.
And then here's where the fight began. So I just got rid of a lot of those clips. Most of them were too short. If I stitched them together, it looked too jumpy. But this is the good bit.
Again, this is a great time to experiment because, you know, there's no dirt there. So if you wash some gold back.
I've noticed I have a real tendency not to finish my sentences. If you wash the gold back, what, Conan? If you wash it back, it'll be super easy to find. Right there in the tailings, right there in your pan. Ah.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm. That is amazing.
Wow. That's after you picked all this out?
Yes.
Holy cow. Yeah, I feel like these were bonus bags, or else my eyes are just terrible, which is entirely possible also.
You know, two things can be true.
Some really fun dirt. I always enjoy Colorado dirt.
Colorado dirts are fun because they do tend to be a lot cleaner. Coming from a higher altitude, rivers and streams tend to have already washed away a lot of the silt and the lights, and they also tend to be almost completely free of any clay. Some nice easy panning.
Wow.
You can see though it still has plenty of that black sand, which for me is what I really enjoy panning through.
Nothing like getting it clean, huh, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you can see, that took Heidi no time at all. And we're already down to nice clean gold. She's just got the last few little pieces to shave away from there, and boy does she do a great job.
Yeah, you pretty much got it, baby.
Well guys, I hope you really enjoyed this episode of Not Without My Pan. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing these or not. I guess it'll depend on what you guys think and if you want me to keep making them or not. But we sure had a great time, and I really enjoy showing the whole thing so that you guys at home can learn from it and get a real idea of what doing the pay dirt is all about.
Thanks for getting us each our own bag.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Thanks so much for joining us. If you want to, please feel free to keep watching. We get the gold out and we weigh it up. It's a lot of fun, guys. But I'm going to let the pictures tell the story from here. Until next time, bye, guys.
Bye!
And there it is, guys.
Damn gorgeous.
Next to a Klesh guitar pick for scale. Alright, let's get this gold out. A couple smaller pieces, I'm pretty sure are black gold, and that looks pretty bronze on cam. We're going to hang on to those. And there it is. Let's get it dried up. You want to cook it?
Do you want me to cook it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I touched the bottom of the thing. Now I have some.
All dried up and beautiful.
Wow, look at that. I came back at the right time.
Here is the gold I got from panning.
And then here's the gold she got picking. Let's get those together and get a weight. I think I got it all.
All right. All right, let's get us a weight. All right, I'm going to call it 0.186.
Yeah, that's a good bit over 1/10 of a gram, huh? Let's see if we can make it weigh more.
Stop. That was a lot of fun. Let's get a weight on Conan's.
Wow, there it is, guys.
All your pretty gold.
Dried up pretty nice in the pan. And see, you go from a bigger container to a slightly smaller container before you go onto the scale. You can imagine dumping it onto the scale like that would not have all made it into the bottom.
And you got it all out of there. Good job.
Thank you, sweetie. I'm going to call that 0.175. Wow. That is a really good amount of gold. For 15 bucks, guys, I don't think you can beat it with a stick.
Nope, and it was a great time. But I found more.
Klesh, Krums, Paydirt. This is his mini bag. 15 bucks, guys. A lot of really cool gold. Heidi got more, but I got the biggest piece.
Yes, you did.
And there's what Heidi and I got. Thank you so much, Shane.
Yep, it was a great time. Really enjoyed it.
Klesh, Krums. That was a great time.
It sure was. I had a lot of fun picking through, and then I did some panning as well, and there was a lot of little gold. It was a lot of little fun.
It was. It sure looked like a lot more in the pan. I really proved I don't know what an amount of gold looks like.
He sure doesn't. We just guessed.
But it was a lot of fun, and I think it goes to show good things come in small packages.
That is the truth. So go check yourself out a little bag of the Klesh stuff and have a good time with it.
You'll be glad you did.
You sure will. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, bye!
Bye, guys. that was fun. Wait, get a great shot with the tripod right down against the water.